Hello to you and welcome back to the channel. My name is Tox. You guys drink some water after you mentioned that name. And this is Football Fans Tribe. Over here with the interview Nigeria football fans after matches. And we give you Nigeria football fan content back to back. So if you're new, I beg just click on that subscribe button and thank you so much for watching. So this is our short chat / a discussion about Chelsea's brand new Thierry Shanga head coach Graham Stephen Potter, born in I think it's Solihull, England, and the 47-year-old. His steady rise has been confirmed, and he just keeps moving from one level to the other, spending 7 years at the Swedish side Östersund, and then back to English football, 1 year at Swansea, and then 3 years at Brighton and Hove Albion before he can replace outgoing manager, the only black manager in the Premier League at the time, Chris Hughton, at Brighton and Hove Albion. When that sacking happened, many people will be the one that, why did they bring in this guy? Why is this guy coming in? Chris Hughton, they do well. Brighton are a Premier League club. But now we don't see why. As at the point where Graham Potter come, Brighton were one of the most boring, Stoke City-based, defensive, thick and rigid football clubs, but in don't come, put some oil for their engine. So we'll go get into the man, get into the matters, get into the plan, and then discuss on one or twos. Of course, my name is Tox, and Dani Day here.
Yeah, very good boy.
Yeah, but you done the hard way too. The new coach, you done the hard way. Have fun.
Very good.
100. So you watch us on YouTube. I beg we have a poll running in the YouTube comment section. All you need to do is just let us know. So there are 3 options there, and I'll be the ask waiting you feel say Graham Potter gas focus on. First is formation, second is play style, and third I think is man management. All these 3 things are 3 things where Chelsea fans don't complain individually about the outgone coach Thomas Tuchel. So he stayed at the club almost 2 years, but he's now out of the job, and Graham Potter don't replace him. Chelsea's first English manager since Frank Lampard in never today. But let's move. So Dani, the man, Graham Potter. First of all, your initial reactions, and what do you think?
Very good. I'm excited having him because with everybody, most Chelsea fans, if he has seen a low-profile coach, he has not won anything and all that. Earlier today, I was talking with Mekele. I told Mekele that when we brought Maurice and Sarri has never won anything. He never lifted his hand up. Chelsea was the first club that gave Sarri his own trophy. And he even played unbeaten for the trophy when he win. Europa League, played unbeaten. Way I'm not sure say anybody don't do. So this Mr. Potter, where they come, a very good man, because in football now, well brand. And in name, a very good name, we go work for him. Because I remember when God want show Jeremiah something, he want show Jeremiah how to mold the claim. Waiting God tell Jeremiah, say, man, go to the Potter's house. So it means that any name called Potter is a good name.
He's a molder. He's a builder. He's a shaper.
And
they tell you.
So I think Potter is coming to mold our young players, our well-talented players. Now, he's not coming to do much. We already have a style of play. Chelsea cannot defend and wait for anything to play. We are already an attacking side. We have an attacking players.
Not so much attacking.
Attacking players under Tuchel, because Tuchel made them so. But if you check our team, we get many attacking players to attack any team for the world. Now, in work now to just come manage the players where they upgrade the ones who need upgrade, then give the ones who don't they cry for opportunities for them to shine. So he's not coming to do much.
Interesting. And then in terms of his in-game play, we don't see this guy utilize formation after formation in the tailor information based on the players where they are available, and of course the team when they play. We don't see this guy play 4-4-2. You get last season I was looking at the types of formation when you bring up for Brighton. About 6 times he played 4-4-2. Then in base formation, basically in a 3-5-2. You You understand? But sometimes it can turn into a 3-5-1-1, and then sometimes the 3-4-3, and then sometimes they even play 4-2-3-1 or 4-2-2-2. You understand? So in they very flexible. You know, the former Leeds coach Eden Sack, him they talk very, very highly of Graham Potter. He said he's a new school coach, he's a modern coach. He tailors his decisions based on the movements on the pitch, and he always makes the right calls in terms of gameplay and the rest. Now we don't see Chelsea new signing Cucurella make name under the same man, and the players like unknown players like 27-year-old and Leandro Trossard is now a Premier League hit. Now sensation in B 23-year-old and McAllister don't they become hits. That are number 10 we score free kick after the 99 first goal against Leicester City. So he's definitely building players, and in profile as relates to the style of play. What do you expect to happen now for Chelsea?
Waiting not just they expect to happen. One, this list of formations we don't make mention of. Now one of the things where we don't they beg Thomas Tuchel to help us change, because Chelsea now, most teams, most coaches, most fans don't understand our formation in such a way. Say Fulham game, if it was Thomas Tuchel, maybe they no postpone the game. Me say now 5 with the play, 3 at the back, 1 wing back, 1 right wing back, then Giorgio or Kovacic, them 3 players for front. We go just there run. Then fit just come up with a surprise. One time, it don't surprise us one now when he play 4-3-2 against Tottenham. The team work for the first time, work for the second time. Fit build on them. So this kind of man we get multiple formation. No kind of formation where you want play with Chelsea no get the players. If you like, if you want play 1-1, 2-2-2, 1-1. We get them. If you like, if you want play 3-3-2-2, 4-4-6-6, with no kind of players where you go need to play any kind of formation where Chelsea no get. So the only thing we just expect from him now to just come build from waiting we get.
Tuchel don't do already.
Tuchel don't do already. We get good young players so go feel to suit into waiting in the play, like players like Chukwuemeka we buy. Now with the looks, say those kind of players should be able to be taken over from someone like Kante, because the boy has the energy. Do you understand? The boy has the speed and age they on inside. So we expect them to come build this kind of players, give them opportunities. If not, be say we don't save Eligimo to Brighton. Now one lovely technical player why for life, because if you see Giorgio, you don't see that boy. The only thing Giorgio get past him now a little bit of body size, but that's simple
physicality basic, small basic no passes, be plenty
small no be plenty basic passes in the one, and in get a more better forward passes than Giorgio. Do you understand? So give this young player a chance, then see what they can give you. And person like Ahmad Broja, we don't beg to check from the beginning of the season. Why are you not starting this boy? Manage start him for one. You keep starting your younger brother. Your younger brother now no score we sign striker. Now since striker.
And I remember say Mekele talk say now this inconsistency with Havertz we go sack him. And he follow for one of the things. By the way, one of the things we'll read today we come out now say Todd Bowley on our own and go they tell him to play 4-4-3 formation.
4-4-3 formation. You know why Interland's now 4-4-3. Why Interland? Because the amount of players who the owner they see for back, it's not 12 with day. Because anytime they say that up in the see now. Look, now 6
players food.
Now 6 in the see for back with goalkeeper 7. You go calculate how many go come they run for front. He say you plan at 12. So now where the mistake come from.
I beg keep the comments coming. Don't forget to like this video. And also if you're new here, I beg I would like to welcome you to this community. Please just click that subscribe button. So as the matter they go now, we don't see the Brighton formation. Of course, the Brighton formation is something that one thing that he has is players that are adaptable and scalable. You understand? We don't hear Chelsea fans complain of okay, playing for in position now why you no perform well, but when Potter play you out of position, you perform even at the same level more or less, because I don't know whether I remember all those days where they play PS2 them.
Yeah.
If for PS1, if you carry Roberto Carlos go put for your strike, he go play well for you. The same way he go play left back.
Sure.
But for PS2 them now, we don't they see one or two things where we say if you carry person like Ibrahimovic, come play midfield because him big, you go see your rating go drop. Based on say no be in position be that. You understand? So I feel Graham Potter now one of the PS1 in they bring out that PS1 this way we say if you play out of position it no go matter. Now that Leandro Trossard where we talk about the Belgian international, he's basically a winger, either left wing or right wing, but mostly they play wing back for Graham Potter. So it's just 3 centre backs, and then every other person is attacking minded. He no gets defensive 4, defensive 6 rather. He doesn't have wing backs that are defenders. Whereas if you look Thomas Tuchel now, it's a case where Reece James is a defender. The 3 centre backs are defenders, left backs. So he basically 5 defenders.
5.
But for Potter now mostly just 3. Then the wing backs now wingers we just put the pressure, do the work, and the midfielders are ready to sweat.
This thing now, just like 2K now, just like as you explained.
Yeah.
Now, basically, this our formation. Just that we Chelsea fans with the high down, we don't want to talk through. The truth is saying 5 with the play. Now 5 defenders. Anyhow, you want you stock them. If
Well,
you like,
talk say na 3 nah.
we go just dey protect ourselves. But check and where now 5 defenders we dey use. But yet we no mark past Man City.
Where they use just the
We
4.
no mark past Man City. City believe say Pep Guardiola believe say where you lose the ball, start the defending from there. Do you understand?
You defend by keeping the ball.
And now waiting they put most teams under pressure when play
City.
Manchester City.
Yeah.
City fit use only 4 defenders, but the least player for Man City is typically a defender.
Man, yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Then when they collect the ball from you where they do like say they defend, you go see the defend. Then when you collect from them, they go still attack you. So if this man now come, I believe say he go change the mentality of most of our players. Even if now waiting in one play, their mentality can be changed.
Yeah.
Now, of late now, Chelsea can press high. Before when Thomas Tuchel come for in first season, Chelsea press very, very high. But of late, you see goalkeeper whole body relax for a very long time. Brighton no they give you that chance. You understand? So I believe say these 5 defenders where Tuchel they play. Now part of the things where the man go change, because if we they play teams like Fulham for Stamford Bridge, we get
There is no reason playing 5 defenders.
Release them 4-2-3-1. Plenty formations they with any no calibers of player where Chelsea no get to fit accommodate
Any
type
formation
of
where anybody wants.
when they play an opponent where you go fit swallow,
You play
then
the 5 defenders,
release the players. Then maybe when you want play Man City where if you say okay, they're sure, you fit go with 5, but why you still get players who go fit hurt them? So I believe say when this man come, as in don't come now, he go really approach most of our games with different formation, which the players don't they beg to care for. They don't they beg up.
Yeah.
So
let's see. I remember so we talk about Romelu Lukaku finally winning the argument last about the whole gameplay and all that. But at the end of the day, shall we move? So Potter is a brave manager. You understand?
Yeah.
He doesn't. They put fear into in teams, no matter who they play. We don't see this in team. Go play Conte for Tottenham Stadium, beat them.
sure.
We don't see this Brighton team go play Arteta for Emirates Stadium when Arsenal need 3 points, beat Arsenal well. We don't see this in Brighton team. Win Man U last season home, win them this season for that same place. You understand? Without no fear. We don't see this in Brighton team go 2 goals behind against Liverpool for Anfield.
That was a
Come
shocking
back
one.
with a good, composed, simple
Liverpool
football.
play finish after he 2 goals.
You understand?
Yeah.
Then touch the ball, then play you. So they put bravery, and one thing where you guys put into your players, especially when you have so many young talented players, now say you guys give them that confidence. So now, in as much as young players they Chelsea, we know say one of the players who developed well under Tuchel was Rudiger. You understand?
Yeah.
And I define them very, very difficult to think of any other person. But this man, a person where they improve the team. You understand? Everybody level they go up. You understand? Even you will be the fan. He go change your
I never follow you talk.
He go increase your mentality. If you know, you know. So at the end of the day now, in the elevate everybody. So I want to ask you now, let's just name 3 players for me where you think say go benefit the most from the appointment of this man for Chelsea now.
Broja go benefit because good striker, first touch, speed, and good ability to score goals for you.
Yeah.
Then second player we go benefit from this man, Ziyech. We know now the only left footer as a winger we will get, and the better ball passer than every other person. Nobody go fit stone the kind pass where Ziyech go fit stone. So I feel say with more attacking play, Ziyech go benefit, because I don't know why a player like Ziyech go they do well for Ajax, even for a national team, he's doing excellently well.
Yeah.
Then for Chelsea, when they possess most of the balls, he no go do well. I feel say Ziyech also go improve under him. Then the third player we go improve under him, I feel say na Messi Mount. You understand?
Yeah.
Because Messi Mount of late now, he no even dey sure of himself. As Messi Mount dey like that under 2K, he no know in position. He no know whether he be winger or he be midfielder.
He dropped.
So I believe say this man go help Messi Mount identify this the where he go fit play, because for England national team, see where in dey play with more freedom for the national team. Now, fine, for Chelsea last season, he was one of our best players. But wetin happen to am this season? Okay, look at our Champions League game. The days and they go play 6. Where that one dey happen now? Where that one dey happen? So I believe say we really need Messi man, because if there is one person that will always stand up if Chelsea they are 1-0 down or 2, is Messi man. Messi man, they was very important. If there is one player we can't afford to lose, or we know why you say in form drop now, Messi man. So I expect Messi man, Broja and Ziyech, these 3 players, I need them in form. I need the 3 of them in form.
Interesting. All right, nice one. In as much as people go benefit, people go lose. You understand? And the market with that's the harsh reality. When coaches come, they tend to pick their players, and if you're not down with the plan, you're out with the man.
Yeah.
You understand? So which players, if you say this appointment of Potter go affect pass negatively now?
Negatively, I feel say one, Jorginho will feel struggle. Because this man they play a movement football.
Yeah.
You know, they for say as goalkeeper pass give you, instead you go look front. You go first score. You go first score for Fana, say come. You don't touch this. You don't touch ball since for Fana go say no. You go pass give him. You go conquer Silva. You don't touch. You go say no. We don't need that kind of thing. I'm in position now. You don't get issue because Chukwuemeka is there. Kovacic can do what he can do. Then Kante probably go fit come back from injury. Then Zakaria we already don't come. So if any of these players do better than waiting Jorginho they do, Jorginho don't get issue, because now coach way you don't know him, you don't know. In short, on are not supposed to relate self. Chelsea not supposed to Chelsea with are not even supposed to they talk. So but by God grace, he don't come. So he go treat everybody equally. So as you know do where you're going now. So I feel say Jorginho feel no benefit from her. Then second person we go fit struggle. We go fit struggle under an Havertz, because me as a Chelsea fan, I don't know waiting have. I don't know
what's he good at. What's his best attribute? As in
his best attribute. Now that Man City keeper we need for final score. My best attribute. One, he no get vision in terms of passing. Sometimes for Havertz to pass ball, he go need to near you. He go need to near you. Say now you are one give.
Smell the perfume where you are.
He go smell the perfume before he go pass give you. That one I want. Okay, long passes no. Now fast speed no. So I don't just know waiting the young boy just they good at. And I believe say in the 80 million we will pay, he don't give us the money first.
For that
Champions League first. Don't pay money before we count them as flop.
Yeah.
So if the man they find it hard to identify him, other players they will go just take over. So I feel say Havertz feel they coming from bench from this man style of play.
Yeah.
So
interesting. All right, Havertz and Jorginho, I'm sorry, but I also feel so too. I won't name somebody else, but I know say most Chelsea fans don't go find him popular. Is a new signing, Koulibaly. Most has to go. Anyways, in as much as all Chelsea fans go want this man to succeed, he's likely to succeed because of the prospects winning on the show. He has been growing from level to level, and hopefully for his sake and for his family's sake, Chelsea no go be a level where he go begin drop from. Sure. You understand? But we know the relentless club with Chelsea be sacking a manager just over 1 year after he won the Champions League. You understand? being the first 6 matches of the season, he lost 3. Drew 2 Abi and 1-1. No, drew 1-2, something like that. But at 6 matches, he don't lose half of those matches. So at the end of the day, now we know the relentless club with Chelsea be, and they know they think I'm twice. Immediately, you know they do well. We discuss this thing about the drop, and Chelsea always making a managerial change whenever the form don't drop to such a bad level. Yeah, they know they trust you to bring them back up. You understand? Do you feel this man now will be the exception, because now the first manager now we Todd Bowley they bring in, you understand? This is his man. I feel it's even the appointment of Graham Potter that gives him the full control of the club now, and say, okay, now I have my system working. Now Potter will still recommend a sporting director, you understand? So he's the last piece of the puzzle, barring the sporting director. So do you feel Chelsea will give this man time, barring a bad result? Or rather, sorry, that's the wrong language. Do you think they'll give him time and patience, you understand, even with bad results, if it doesn't go according to plan, like from now to the end of the season?
Time and patience for Chelsea. Somehow yes, somehow no, because for Todd Bowley to fire out 5 years contract, you go don't put those things under consideration.
David Moyes been get 7 years when he go Man U. Now like 2 years ago when he contract finish for Man U, they don't sack assist. Add weight, go Sunderland, go Spain, go everywhere, go end up for West Ham. So anyways,
I believe say for the man to bring out 5 years contract on the table, two of them go don't talk thoroughly.
Yeah.
Say we go give you time. But Chelsea giving you time no mean say you go carry us go finish 7th. No be the time they give you. They give you that time.
But these are the time. Now that's giving of time. Now the giving of time be that enduring such outcome, hoping for the turnaround, for the better. You guys at the end of the day.
That kind of time no go fit dey. We all the Chelsea fans wey dey watch this thing now. We know the kind of time where we dey talk. The time now say if they give you time, see why most of us got tired of Tuchel. Game after game, we are not seeing a positive thing.
6 games, man.
6 games. Not the 7th game go also dey like the previous one. Wetin you want go do for the 7th game? If they give you time, more they see why. More they see a reason why we dey give you time. Why Arteta since they coach Arsenal until today? I dey tell you say Arteta. You dey see wetin Arsenal wan do.
No. It's 2 different clubs, man.
It's 2 different clubs.
If Arteta dey Chelsea, they for don sack am.
If Arteta dey Chelsea, they for don
sack am since. Now 2 different cultures.
If Tuchel dey Arsenal, they for sack am. If Tuchel dey Arsenal,
no.
No.
So now I tell you now 2 different clubs, 2 different cultures.
You go also check the material. If to say Chelsea no sign anybody this season, with this result, then for no sack Tuchel.
But at the end of the day, Arteta was the highest spending manager last season. We finished 5th.
Depend on waiting in Spain.
It is what it is.
Yeah, depend on waiting in Spain. Waiting now they try to tell you, BC, we giving this man time. We know they give am time. Say man, can they carry us play? They give am time. Say man, use the time well. Because the 5 years where they give am, we will be fans. We feel contribute the money, pay am off. So we giving him time. It's a positive time. We are not giving a negative time. We they give am time 5 years contract. Say if Chelsea is giving him time. There's nothing like negative and positive time. Time na time. I want time na positive time.
Just leave him. I don't get the answer. You don't tell me already.
Positive. See, imagine Arsenal win us 4-0. That is my mind win us 4-0. Which kind of time be that one? Which kind?
Well, the kind things where he gets to suffer.
Positive time they give her.
It's okay.
I know if
it's still business as usual, Sha. Anyways, I've brought the poll to an end. So the question was, what should Graham Potter tackle first as the Chelsea new boss? And first of all, play style, formation change, and man management are the 3 options. So after how many votes now? 317 votes. People voted for play style. First of all, Ingas touched the way Chelsea they play. Secondly, formation change. You understand? So people are focusing on the pitch. And then thirdly, the man management of the players.
Sure.
This is not something where they're more important than I feel people think. But at the end of the day, football is a results business. We'll just take some comments and then we are out of here. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I beg. We appreciate it. I beg. If you never share this video and you watch us for Facebook, you are wrong. You are very, very wrong. So just click the share button. I beg. We need them. Now your big way of supporting us. Also, if you're watching us on YouTube, I beg, make sure say you like the video. Just give the video a like. And subscribe if you never subscribe yet. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. I said I will see you soon. Wherever they go, let's just take a comment. All right. Winston Man say he doesn't have any time. Chelsea fans don't get patience. The worst fan base in the world. Make Potter ready, Sha. And then Dave Howard says 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. Something fresh. Please.
Something fresh.
JJ. And then Valentino says, my people, much love. Good to see Dani happy. Much love for Belgium. Shout out to you, Valentino. And Favante said, we don't hear us safe. Much love from Nigeria. Favante, I see you. Thank you so much. And then King Prince said, all managers spend more than what Potter spent in EPL. Still yet, look at his performance. He's playing one of the most beautiful football in the English Premier League, which is true. Pascaline, she says 7 games. 3 loss, 3 win, and 1 draw. Exactly. Thank you so much, Pascaline, for the information. And then his Destiny says Potter should change that midfielder.
One of our biggest problem inside our midfield.
And then Chidera Nadi says let Brighton take Thomas Tuchel. They get money. Hey, whoa. And then Olivia Hodgson says never forget Thomas Tuchel has temperamental issues and anger. Now the man management part so I will talk about. So we also hear say Graham Potter get a master's in human emotion and breathing
human
emotion intelligence, something like that.
Emotional intelligence. And that kind of certificate now they miss from our coaching DC. That's that certificate. No coach gets
see this man. Anybody where is he go say, nah, this boy how much? Bring a conscience. Then they show marathon runner for super sport. Person will win award. The man say let's just bring this guy.
That guy with the wrong.
That guy with the wrong.
If I see him, they remind me of Ramirez. Person go just the airports, they recover the ball.
Rashid Abdurrauf Oriade says, good evening guys. To be honest, ever since I read the news that Chelsea has split up with Thomas Tuchel, I've been struggling to come online. Seeing him on stories makes it even more difficult. That's true love for Tuchel, man. But this is football. Things like this happen all the time. Michael says that they are giving him that contract for the player to be serious and know that he's going to be there for a long time. Chelsea will not hesitate, in my opinion, in sacking that man after 1 season. But hey, let's see how it goes. All right, Danny, final thought before we...
My final thought is that I just want to encourage all the Chelsea fans all over the world. Chelsea comes first. Just like for church, if they change your pastor, you don't go fit change church because you don't choose your pastor. The pastor is sent to you. So all of us, nobody took make us start to support Chelsea. We don't get coaches like Ancelotti. We don't get coaches like Conte, Mourinho, where we love. So Tuchel no go fit make any of us love drop for Chelsea. Chelsea comes first. Letting Tuchel go is for the betterment of the club because of a relationship with players. So this is a new chapter. If this man first game now, we need to support him. Beating Salzburg 7-0. Everybody don't forget the next thing. So we just need to support him because him succeeding is for me and you club to also succeed. Then banter Godfrey and banter every other person.
Thank you so much everybody for watching. I beg, don't forget to like the video before leaving, and also I beg if you never subscribe, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate that and welcome you to the community. My name is Tox Dani was here, and thank you so much for watching. As always, we have the live calling show now moved to tomorrow as they don't post the Premier League. So instead of everybody sitting at home sleeping on Saturday, at least more day active. So tomorrow evening, so tomorrow evening, make sure you're here for the calling show. We're going to take your calls on this matter and every other thing will happen during the week. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and thank you so much for watching you, and see you soon.